The war in Iraq is ceremoniously over. On this day in history, December 15, 2011, in a ceremony held in Iraq's capital of Baghdad, the American-led invasion came to an end. Although violence continued and even worsened in the subsequent years following the ceremony, withdrawing troops from the country had been a priority of then-President Barack Obama. The war in Iraq was a piece of the puzzle known as the War on Terror, an umbrella term used for a series of preemptive military strikes against terrorist groups and organizations that pose a threat to American national security. Announced by President George W. Bush just 5 days after 9/11, the War on Terror's first strike was the invasion of Afghanistan in October of 2001. In 2002, the Bush administration claimed that Saddam Hussein was allied with terrorists in developing weapons of mass destruction. While Saddam was later found guilty of war crimes, there was little evidence of active WMD development. Despite this, the US and UK governments asserted that Iraq posed a threat and invaded in 2003, quickly toppling his regime. However, the next 8 years were plagued by sectarian violence and insurgency. Although many Iraqis initially felt relief, sentiment towards the United States eventually turned into anger and fear as the occupation continued. A new government was established in 2006, but instability persisted due to guerrilla attacks and violence from Sunni and Shia militias. Most of the American public remained skeptical of the war and were horrified by the atrocities and human rights violations carried out by the CIA and the US military. In 2009, shortly before President Obama took office, the US handed over the Green Zone back to the Iraqi government after an agreement was made. In conjunction, the agreement stated that US troops were to withdraw from all Iraqi cities and towns by July 2009 and withdraw entirely from the country by December 31, 2011. By the lowest estimates, the Iraqi war claimed over 100,000 lives, with many sources suggesting that the number is several times greater. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.